Welcome. This program will guide you through the setup and operation of your new Stryker PowerPro XT cot. The PowerPro XT is a highly advanced battery-powered hydraulic cot that gives you the power to serve your patients better and to save yourself from potential injuries. Patients are getting heavier, and the PowerPro XT allows operators of almost any size to raise, lower, or load the cot with less spinal load, reducing the risk of injury. These design features provide you the power to save yourself, and save your career. PowerPro use has been proven to reduce injuries, reduce lost and modified workdays, reduce workers' compensation rates, and has improved employee recruitment and retention. This program is divided into topic segments that you can select individually from a menu. Watch the entire program from beginning to end. Later, select individual segments to refresh your memory. First of all, notice that all controls are red in color, making them easy to find in a hurry. Also notice that the control switches have a protective cover to prevent accidental actuation. The buttons are contoured for touch recognition. Additional information is provided in the Operations and Maintenance Manual with step-by-step instructions, illustrations, and routine maintenance schedules for your cot. After removing all packaging materials and inspecting your cot, you will need to prepare the battery system. When the battery is fully charged, slide it into the PowerPro XT until it clicks. You'll see a green light on the cot indicating it has power. If you see flashing red, the battery needs to be charged. Before you can set up your PowerPro XT for the first time, you should have a fully charged Smart Pack, the 24-volt power source in your PowerPro XT. Your two Smart Packs come with a partial charge, and Stryker recommends fully charging the Smart Packs before initial installation. Connect the Smart Charger to a power supply by inserting the power cord into the socket at the rear of the charger. When the charger is properly connected, the round green power LED will illuminate. Simply slide a Smart Pack into the Smart Charger. Once the Smart Pack is in place, the charger's built-in retainer prevents accidental disconnections. The Smart Charger will blink green when charging and will show a steady green when the pack is fully charged and ready for use. A new Smart Pack will be fully charged in approximately 2 hours. Use the red release button to remove the Smart Pack from the charger. Each Smart Charger comes with a power cord. An optional mounting bracket and additional power cords are available. When installing a Smart Charger in a vehicle, place it in an enclosed cabinet to prevent patient contact. The optional mounting bracket will eliminate charger movement and sliding within the cabinet during transport. Additional information on the Smart Power System is provided in the Operations and Maintenance Manual. Stryker recommends fully charging both DeWalt batteries prior to use in your PowerPro XT. Connect the DeWalt charger to a consistent power supply and slide the battery into the charger. A new DeWalt battery will be fully charged in about 1 hour. The DeWalt charger LED will flash red during the primary charging period. Once the primary charge ends, the LED will change to solid red. DeWalt recommends battery packs be tuned at least once per month or every 10 to 20 charge cycles. To complete the automatic tune-up mode, keep the battery on the charger for 8 full hours. Additional DeWalt battery system preparation information is provided in the Operations and Maintenance Manual. Always take time to inspect the vehicle interior, in particular the safety hook, the in-fastener shutoff, and the cot fastening system. The safety hook is designed to engage the cot safety bar when loading or unloading a cot. There are multiple safety hooks. Determine which hook should be used based on vehicle and bumper configuration. Proper safety hook placement is critical to ensure the safety hook does not miss the safety bar. Reference your Operations and Maintenance Manual for safety hook placement and installation. The in-fastener shutoff is a safety device that prevents the cot from raising and lowering when locked in the cot fastener. Proper placement of the in-fastener shutoff is critical. The cot needs to be properly secured in the cot fastener and aligned with the in-fastener shutoff, or the cot may be accidentally activated. To install and adjust the in-fastener shutoff, load the unoccupied cot into the vehicle with the retractable head section fully extended. Push the head section into the antler and push the cot retaining post into the cot fastener rail clamp. The spring-loaded clamp will click as it closes around the post. The rail clamp on the cot fastener can be adjusted if needed. Next, slide the in-fastener shutoff bracket along the rail clamp until the rivet on the shutoff bracket is aligned with the arrow on the cot's sensor panel. The cot's magnetic switch is behind this panel. Tighten the in-fastener shutoff bracket to the rail clamp assembly. Check to be sure the in-fastener shutoff is functioning by pressing the minus or retract button. If the shutoff is properly aligned, the motor will not activate, but the battery indicator will light. Only test the shutoff with the minus button. Do not test the shutoff by pressing the plus button, or you may damage the cot. Patient restraints are an important safety component of your cot. Here's how to attach the patient restraint straps to the cot litter frame. Feed the loop end of each strap through the litter frame at each of the designated locations. Then feed the buckle or tang back through the loop end of the strap. The optional restraint belt extension provides an additional 36 inches of belt length to secure larger patients. When the cot is not being used, keep the restraint straps buckled to avoid potential damage caused by dangling buckles and straps. Inspect the restraints for wear and tear at least once a month and more frequently if your cot is used heavily. With the touch of a button, the PowerPro XT will automatically raise the load wheels for ease of loading to the preset height of the vehicle deck, a feature that provides you the power to save. Since vehicle deck heights vary, set the cot's automatic load height before the cot is put into service to ensure your cot will come to the correct loading height for your vehicle every time you use it. First, measure the height from the vehicle deck to the ground. Then raise the cot until it automatically stops at its load position. Measure the distance below the load wheels on the cot. As a best practice, the bottom of the load wheels should be 1/2 inch higher than the deck of the vehicle. If they're not, here's how you adjust the load height of the cot. Locate the sensor housing on the patient right side of the cot. Remove the sensor housing cover. Inside, you'll find 2 flat sensors mounted in a toothed rack. The left sensor governs the automatic stop point as the cot raises. If the load wheels are too low, pull the height sensor out of the teeth on its rack and move the sensor to the left. If the load wheels are too high, move the sensor to the right. Each time you reposition the cot height sensor in its rack, lower the cot to the lowest position and then raise it until it stops automatically. There's no need to reinstall the cover as you test. Just run the cot down and then up and measure again. When the automatic stop height matches the vehicle floor height plus 1/2 inch, you've got it. This additional 1/2 inch allows for variations in patient and equipment weight. Now, make sure the cables are neat and are lying flat in the housing between the sensors as you replace the cover and tighten the screws. After you've made the load height adjustment, test the cot to make sure the safety bar engages the safety hook. The following segments will guide you through the use of your new battery system. The first segment will cover the Smart Power system, and the second segment will cover the DeWalt battery system. For either system, you can easily check the power level of your battery pack. Simply press the minus button on the cot control. Green means you're good to go. Red means you should change the battery pack. The PowerPro XT also has an hour usage meter at the foot end control enclosure. This meter shows the total amount of time that the cot has been in use under power. use the total time to schedule preventative maintenance to keep your PowerPro XT in top condition. Stryker advocates disposal of all non-functional batteries at a battery recycling center such as the RBRC, Rechargeable Battery Recycling Center. For more information on the RBRC and their free recycling centers, please reference your Operations and Maintenance Manual. The PowerPro XT uses a single 24-volt smart pack as its power source. This is the power behind the PowerPro XT's ability to lift patients quickly and effortlessly. A fully charged smart pack is good for approximately 15 to 20 service calls, depending on patient weight and environmental conditions. The smart pack will recharge in approximately 2 hours and requires no extended tuning cycles. The smart pack is easy to handle due to its small size and is completely sealed with no vents, which helps prevent contamination and makes cleaning easier. Because it doesn't require tuning and it has no memory, a smart pack requires less time to charge. To install the smart pack in the PowerPro XT cot, align it with the battery slot and push the battery until it clicks into place. Once the battery is installed, a green light will show you that the battery is ready. If the indicator flashes red, the smart pack needs to be recharged. Never attempt to remove a smart pack when the cot is activated and the motor is running. Smart pack removal is fast and easy. Reach under the smart pack, your index finger will fall on the red release button. Press the red button as you remove the smart pack from its slot. Another way to remove the smart pack is to push the red release button along the right-hand side of the foot end control enclosure and slide the battery out of the enclosure. The smart power system comes with 2 smart packs, a smart charger, and a power cord. Once both packs are fully charged, insert one into the PowerPro cot and keep the other smart pack in the charger. A smart pack, like any battery, will slowly begin to lose charge once it is removed from the charger. Even if a smart pack is in the smart charger for extended periods, there's no risk of overcharging. Keeping a smart pack in the smart charger is a sure way to have a fully charged smart pack ready when you need it. Your smart charger automatically evaluates the condition of a smart pack whenever it's placed in the charger. The smart charger LEDs tell you what you need to know. Any green LED message means that the charging process is proceeding normally. Amber LED messages mean that charging has been delayed or interrupted. Blinking green means charging. Steady green means fully charged, tested, and ready. During each charge, the smart charger evaluates the smart pack to make sure it is functional and ready for use. It is a best practice to keep a smart pack on the charger until the LED is solid green. If the smart pack on the charger is not functional or is not a smart pack, the charger LED will be a steady amber indicating battery failure. Blinking amber means that battery temperature will not allow a charge. The smart charger will delay charging the smart pack. The blinking amber LED will persist until an acceptable temperature is reached. Then the blinking green LED will illuminate and the charging cycle will begin. The smart pack has no memory and performance is not reduced by repeated partial discharges. Nevertheless, best practice is to keep using a smart pack until the red light on the PowerPro XT indicates it's time for a freshly charged smart pack. Do not try to use a smart pack for service calls after you've seen the red indicator, or you may shorten the smart pack's life. Remove the smart pack prior to power washing the PowerPro XT. In the event that the smart pack is exposed to contaminated fluids, it can be power washed separately if necessary. Never submerge a smart pack. Be sure to dry the smart pack thoroughly prior to insertion onto a PowerPro cot or a charger. When cleaning the smart charger, first disconnect it from the power supply and ensure that the power light is no longer illuminated. Do not spray cleaners directly onto the charger. Instead, dampen a cloth and wipe the charger thoroughly. Be sure to allow the charger to dry before power is reconnected. The Smart Pack fits any Striker powered cot and is only compatible with the Striker Smart Charger. The PowerPro XT can be powered with a single 24-volt DeWalt battery pack. A battery pack that is in good working condition and is fully charged can provide approximately 15 to 20 service calls, depending on patient weight and environmental conditions. When charging the battery pack, verify that the power source for the charger is clean and uninterruptible. This means that the source is free of surges, spikes, and sags. Power that is not clean will severely reduce battery pack life. The DeWalt battery pack contains vents. If the battery is sprayed or soaked with water, the battery should be completely dried for a minimum of 24 hours before reinstalling in a PowerPro or any DeWalt battery charger. Upon placing the pack into any 24-volt DeWalt charger, the following takes place. The charger checks the battery pack to ensure it is chargeable. During this process, the LED will flash red. The battery pack is given a primary charge, which takes up to 1 hour. The charger LED flashes red during the primary charge. Once the battery pack receives the primary charge, the charger begins an automatic tune-up which lasts for up to 7 additional hours, and the charger LED will be solid red during tune-up. The tune-up slowly tops off the individual cells of the pack. Once the tune-up is complete, the charger enters maintenance mode and the LED remains solid red. For the 120 and 220 volt AC wall chargers, the maintenance mode will keep the pack at its maximum charge indefinitely, provided the charger is supplied by a clean, uninterruptible power source. For the 12-volt DC automotive charger, the maintenance mode will keep the pack at its maximum charge for the next 8 hours, provided that the charger is supplied by a clean, uninterruptible power source. Once the battery pack has been on the 12-volt DC charger for a total of 16 hours, the 12-volt DC charger will automatically switch off and the battery will begin to self-discharge as if the pack were put into storage. The charger LED will turn off at this point. The DeWalt battery pack should never be power washed. For information on the cleaning of your DeWalt power system, reference the Operation and Maintenance Manual. The DeWalt battery pack fits any Striker powered cot and is only compatible with the DeWalt charger. The PowerPro XT can be placed in Trendelenburg position. This feature can be operated with 1 or 2 medics. To raise the footrest, lift the footrest frame until it stops. The support bracket will engage automatically when lowered. To lower the footrest, lift the footrest frame, and while holding the frame, lift up on the release handle until the bracket disengages.